To get started with the latest COVID-19 developments, the White House proposing a roughly $850 billion emergency stimulus to address the economic cost of this outbreak. The request is expected to be outlined to Senate Republicans today and will aim to provide relief for small businesses and the airline industry and include a massive tax cut for wage earners. Stocks opened broadly higher on Wall Street today, a day after plunging to their worst loss in more than 3 decades. But it has lost almost, it's lost all of it that went up. And now we're down just about 0.7%. The Dow going below 20,000 points this morning, and it's hovering right around that mark right now. Churchill Downs announcing that the Kentucky Derby is going to be pushed back to September 5th. This will be the first time in 75 years that race won't run on the first Saturday in May. The last time was during World War II.
As we already mentioned, big changes begin today for restaurants and bars across Minnesota. Governor Walz's order means that all of those business shutting down seating options happen by 5 p.m. today. And they're all going to switch out to rather takeout or delivery if they choose to stay open. Minneapolis Mayor Jacob Frey declared a state of emergency for the city of Minneapolis, which means all of those same businesses within city limits, they have a noon deadline. The change won't be easy, but they say it is needed.
These closures are the right thing to do in the interest of the public health. The hard choices now speeds resolution further downstream.
So the current order as it stands requires businesses to shut their doors through March 27th to stop this spread of the virus. But the governor has said that we will reassess that when the time comes. Governor's order is also wide-ranging, closing not only restaurants, food courts, cafes and bars, but also breweries, clubs, smoking lounges, theaters, museums, performance venues, gyms and fitness centers, studios, spas. We spoke with a pub owner about his reaction to the news.
For us here, it was always, okay, you know, you come through your winter, get to St. Paddy's Day and we'll be okay. You know, we all got to band together and do what's right, and you know, there's no criticism of the mayor or any other health official on this. It's the right thing to do.
And Aaron Hazanzadeh joins us now from the WCCO rooftop. But Aaron, all morning long you were there along Each Street. A major change for all over the city, especially that portion of our city. You saw signs already of the shutdowns. Tell us what you saw out there.
Yeah, actually, our first stop was to Glam Doll Donuts this morning. They were in baking. We could see that. And this will, of course, be their last day if they are even letting customers in still. But yeah, signs sort of littered on the doors saying, here's our plan for this. And really eerie. I mean, you think there are some major coffee shops on that stretch, a lot of favorite morning spots, I'm sure, for a lot of people who live in that area, or maybe even people who commute in. Those weren't open. I mean, people have already been modifying their hours. I know personally at my dad's places, he's been modifying his hours over the past few days as that customer base just shrinks. And by 5 o'clock, as you mentioned, we're out of options. Time to close up. But of course, takeout, gift cards, those are still options. Just sort of an eerie sight, though, Heather, on Eat Street this morning.
Aaron, I was talking to a restaurant owner this morning who had laid off all his hourly workers, but still, you know, you have managers and people who are full-time employees. His salary load for a week is $63,000. And so you think about how much takeout, you're never going to make that up in takeout. This takeout delivery thing is really a step to just try to keep these folks alive, right?
And working. I know my dad's trying to keep some people working, but it's balancing all of the interests here. And when you say 63,000, I'm even running the numbers in my head. That seems low for some places. You think of what a manager makes, what an executive chef can make. These are big numbers. This is not a couple dollars here and there.
That's per week,
not just
63 grand per week. So that's big
per week.
Big
exactly.
money.
That sounds about right.
Yeah.
All right, Aaron. We will check in later with you during the show. Thanks so much.
Governor Walz is urging all of the impacted workers that Aaron spoke about to file for unemployment right away. They want you to do it online, too, not to call. During the governor's address last night, we learned that the state has increased the amount of money in the Unemployment Insurance Trust Fund. They also made changes to the system to allow people to access unemployment benefits earlier. Normally, you have to wait 1 week before you get those benefits. State says people should apply right away. The online website is open right now, and we have a link to that at WCCO.com.
As of last night, there are 54 positive cases of COVID-19 here in Minnesota. 1,900 Minnesotans have been tested so far. The range of those patients goes from 17 years old to 94. 3 of them are hospitalized and 1 is in critical condition. And the positive cases are spread throughout 13 counties. At least 20 cases, confirmed cases, are in Hennepin County, but the cases are starting to pop up in the rural parts of the state. The CDC is rolling out new guidelines to avoid the community spread of COVID-19. President Trump warned yesterday that the crisis could last through the summer.
We're going to be hopefully a best case, not a worst case, and that's what we're working for.
So the new CDC guidelines say that for the next 2 weeks, all Americans should stay home from work and from school. They should avoid social gatherings of more than 10 people, and they should avoid eating and drinking at bars, restaurants, and food courts. The president also warned that the pandemic could cause a recession. Now, we do have some other local headlines here. St. Thomas and the University of Minnesota have now moved all their classes online for the rest of the semester. Metro Transit is suspending overnight service on buses on the light rail. And Major League Baseball is pushing the season back based on those recommendations from the CDC. Canada is closing its borders to foreign visitors, except people from the United States.
A COVID-19 vaccine just passed a major hurdle. It's now being tested in human patients. The National Institutes of Health created that vaccine in record time after the virus spread from China. Jennifer Haller is who we're watching here. She lives in Seattle and was the first person to get the shot.
I know everybody feels so helpless right now, and I was so excited to be given this opportunity to actually do something tangible to potentially help.
Experts say it'll be at least a year before any vaccine is ready for widespread use, but a good first step.
Yeah.
In addition to staying home when you're sick and staying home in general, we want to remind everybody about other ways that you can protect yourself from COVID-19.
Right. They say that is the most important thing, but also washing your hands with soap for 20 seconds. They also say please don't stockpile masks, but it's a good idea to have 2 weeks worth of food and medicine, and of course be sure to stay informed. You can read all about COVID-19 symptoms. We have tips to get you through this. We have the latest headlines. We have a special section on our website, WCCO.com/coronavirus.